Man, looks like yesterday in Fallout New Vegas we have the Alt F4 poltergeist. We have a pure poltergeist that just reset the internet every time. Disconnect, disconnect, disconnect. What joy! What joy!
Find my harem. Priest king of greatest dynasty.
Do you take me for a wazzock? You what?
My will be done.
You do have iron for this, huh? You got iron from Martek. They actually had a building there. Don't have any razor standards, but these guys are pretty good.
Attend your king, slaves. King of tombs. Submit to your king. You are not him.
This is a bad timing for one turn. So looks like these guys might take the rest of this while we are dealing with this. We just go one side and they come from another side, and it's currently running in circles. And eventually we'll eliminate all these factions in the area.
Back to your jungle. My master comes, and then...
This guy's got a full army there. Still no camp, huh? Dwarves come with more than 3 armies, we are dead. It's like nothing we can do. Like, I think 3 is all we can handle.
am a rune lord, not some smith.
Open the liber mortis.
No. I have no time for this.
What? Destroy them! Your king demands!
This is the Chariot King, yeah.
Legions, withdraw!
Let's see what we can actually do with this standards. One doesn't really do much.
Your advice. Address me as your highness.
Chariot King riding a chariot? He's riding a chariot, what are you talking about? The ultimate chariot.
What? Stop that.
So this one didn't reinforce. We're crafting things all the time, Dodom. But you were here and you know, and paying attention what's going on in this campaign.
My king. Drag their souls to Syrian. Order me.
Obviously, we cannot craft items because we have lack of resources.
Too many doubt me. Find my harem. I move, sire. Greatness awaits. I ignore the critics. Rough walk.
Awake!
This could actually be something here.
Demands it.
Let's send this guy back where he can actually survive.
My dynasty reigns supreme.
Those guys will probably suicide there, and then they're gonna come back with that lord in the back. And they're gonna recruit another lord, do the same thing with that lord as they're doing now, and then come later with the other lord. These guys are not supposed to be recruiting a new lord, same as the Warhead of Chaos. Yet they still do it. The other units are not worth building because we have already recruited them. So if we build more building and building here, we won't be able to get new ones. We'll have to build another city as well.
King of greatest dynasty. Shatter their bones. Fire on them. Kill these wretches. They challenge me.
This guy's rank 13 now. You can get 2 more Tomb Princes, 1 Necrotect.
Not challenge me.
We have to deal with this, and then with the Border Princess in the area. we got generating quite a bit of canopic jars now. So if we have materials to craft good stuff, we craft good stuff. If not, we just use them forever, whatever it's available. Build the Awaken the Dynasty. Next one is 20k and 1600. Try to do some magic here.
Charge! Power of Nagash! Arkham Black! Spell cast! Never tire! Speed up!
Just notice how every single battle this unit just takes all the range damage.
They shall perish. Ready. Obey.
Now, you get Lord, Heroes, and Great Bow Sharp Tip. With a lightning strike, you can destroy 1,000,000 armies. How's about that?
Animus. Take the black. The Liber Mortis calls.
doing a Doomstake with Tomb Kings when you like get like 12 armies. Have you ever tried fighting dwarves when they have 10 armies? You know how much time it takes to rebuild 4 of your armies each time they do a big battle? I obviously want quality. You don't want to be rebuilding your armies every few turns. Not only it's time consuming, but it's tedious too.
Cetra shall pay.
Having extra armies to stabilize things is good. To intimidate, threaten is good. But you need a couple of Doomstakes. Especially fighting a lot of enemies. You need armies which can guarantee victories without losses. Meaning that army attacks, it should always be a win. Oh, you always need at least one army like that.
King of Liches.
If you're fighting too many enemies, you cannot take casualties. Because you're never gonna make any progress. Sharp tier is so much nicer with 40 melee attack compared to their basic 23.
Protect. Legions forward! Vengeance for Nagash. Hearken the black.
Frosty, 50 years old. Oh, grats. Holy shit. But totally true, totally true. When I'm not drinking, not only I have more energy, but also sleep better. At least we stopped the Greybeard prospectors from coming back. That would have been a nightmare. I don't believe we have the battle skill for the sharp yet in this army. But we're close to it. So playing if it doesn't do anything, we'll take moment range. 1000 treasure after battle is huge for Tomb Kings. This is pretty.
You are not him. Dark plans.
I will not obey.
Resurrection. for Nagash. Nagash demands sacrifice.
Take that movement, babies. Take that movement. Endless March, night turns. This tale has been fighting battles non-stop. Okay, we got the lightning strike. We got the weird masonry, some scorched bones. Sharp to great bows here. Missile resistance, missile damage, and ammunition. This is actually a big deal. Them having more armor and more damage is huge. So not only they get 12% more missile damage, but also get 50% more ammunition. Army on the left, army on the right, 50-50.
For the arch necromancer.
It's a lot of guns there though. This can always go ugly. We just need some tomb guard in this army, goddammit. It's like 3 halberds. Just 3 halberds.
Hearken the black. Behold your death! Rise, my statues! Onwards, minions!
I have extra attacking leadership against us because we are the undead.
King of Liches. Of death. Obey. Move. Wind. Vengeance for Nagash. Not a servant. Romantic. The Livermortis calls. Speed up. Cetra shall pay. Never tire!
Never tired! What is this?
Charge! Animus! The Lich King! Great Argus! Nagash! This is well. I command Animus. Spell casting. Legions forward. forward. Moving, sire! Proceed. Legions forward! Yes! Move! Take the black! I command Animus! Shyish winds gather! They shall perish! Welcome the black! Proceed! I have no rival! Traverse, slaves! Don't stop!
See if they escape this shop to these bastards.
Tremble before Arkan! Necromantic!
15 missile resistance, 20% wards. I mean, you still take so much damage from the guns.
Power of Nagash!
Good day, bro. Woohoo! 53 melee defense, very nice on the shop too.
Retreat! The gods have abandoned them!
Arkan the Black! Onwards, minions!
I'm considering take 15 missile resistance. After all, we haven't invested into any of his character combat skills. 15 missile resistance should be good with the rest of the resistances. He's mainly taking range damage in fights like this. good another endless march. It's taking so much movement. Basically Arkan with Necrotect, for Route Marcher, and the technology for campaign movement range, plus some small bonuses from various traits, including the good one from Tic Tac Toe, which is plus 10%. Right now Arkan has pretty much no difference between regular movement and march stance. His regular movement is probably surpassed the march stance, or it's almost the same. But since there's no downside, it's definitely surpassed it.
Their deaths are worthless.
We have Route Marcher 10%. We have Out of the Skies 20%. Apparently we didn't get the Taskmaster for another 3%. Sea Lakes for another 5%. That's 20%. We have Population of First Dynasty 30%. We have Necrotect adding 20%. Another 5%. It's 55%. And we have Endless March adding another 20%. As long as we are just fighting and staking Endless March, we have additional 20% movement. It is possible to stake in Endless March indefinitely for the rest of the campaign.
Arkan the Black.
I'll ignore that.
My master will return.
Hey Cookies. Sharp T Scorpions, Hero Tyrants, Naked Sphinxes, and the Cambrian War Sphinxes. Damage, magic, resistance, and leadership.
Arise, my legions. Rise.
Our last Necrotect got killed on rank 19.
Attack and destroy.
I don't think we're actually going to get the wall here.
Hekara rises from the sands.
Yeah, the main army has lost the battle against. We tried to attack here, and they had the Hammer had not 2 armies as I thought, so they had 3. And then later on, I was just showing a 4th one as well. So we lost everything.
Hekara will be mine.
Just the priest survived with Arkan, and they were back like 5 turns later. There are 5 Chetrors, so 20 treacheries. I didn't expect them to have more than 2 armies, but they had some nice stuff in range. It's hard to expect, you know, that they have so much in such a short time after losing everything. They had no military when taking Hammery, and they recovered so fast. Recruited like 40 units under 4 turns in a single province. I've been constantly dismantling my infantry buildings, so I couldn't get any Tomb Guard. If I had a couple of Tomb Guard in that battle, would have been easy victory. Just the chariots were just too much. They were like they had 8 chariots and 4 Sharpty. And the low armor unit just get destroyed by the chariots. 3 halberds on all this would have made it much easier. Because when a chariot charges the halberds, they just get killed. I don't know, maybe we could actually forfeit this one as well. We accumulated a lot of loot from battles.
Arise, legions.
King Roman about? Just sun-scorched bones. Need some archers here.
Destroy them!
This is the Chariot King. So this army, there's no priest. Huh? We should send Volga Bibi there. Oh, this is gonna make me so happy. Destroying Tlaqua.
Their existence.
We definitely put a pressure on them. Defeated both book armies, but destroyed one, and then Tlaqua now. But the best thing is, this doesn't mean anything. These are just all minor factions, really. The dwarves can come with 10 armies. 10. And they can probably replenish and recruit faster than we can recruit to destroy those armies. So if they come with more than 3, all this is pointless. Arkan army can do okay against the dwarves, but he cannot fight outnumbered. This is Scorpio, the Chariot King. We have pretty nice buff chariots. Then there is a Lord Rikara in the army to provide some restless death healing for everybody, and weakening units of the chariots healing faster, and Mr. making chariots stronger so they kill faster too. Honestly, I'll be shocked if we manage to salvage this campaign. Shocked.
Move! Onward, legions! For Nehekara!
They already patched the port fix. You don't need to use any beta.
Legions, forward! Fight! Don't stop! I am reborn! Curse them all!
Disarciatu.
It's kind of very hilarious how they're trying to disengage from a chariot unit. It's like there's some kind of range unit. And the thing is, they're slower, so you can't disengage here. This is not 4 chariots, it's 12 chariots. Riders did pretty good in damage there. The other chariot unit. In Warhammer 3, what race are you hoping to get to play? Oh, everything, dwarves, chaos dwarves. Hoping they get some fun range units.
Victory in undeath. My new city.
Fuck or dead. Deada.
You are not him.
My dynasty reigns supreme.
Not sure what the rest of these guys are.
Address me as your highness. My will be done. My will be done.
Now we go.
We'll hide here.
Strike on my command.
This place is probably gonna get attacked before we get anything here. These guys are already probably making moves.
They need to prove themselves.
They're generating 38 canonic jars from the characters. It's pretty strong. 10 already also from the book and 2 from buildings. Generating 50 canonic jars every turn without even counting anything else. That's a good point. It's kind of important to build up this on a lot of characters. Realized this when I played my long Henry campaign. If you don't get this on enough characters, acquiring resources will be pointless, especially in a short campaign, because you will not be able to get enough canonic jars to equip everybody. But as long as you prioritize in canonic jar generation on the characters and acquire this resource at a decent time, even in a short campaign you'll be able to get some of this very good stuff, like Armor of Eternity, for example. If you can afford to expand the Under Empire, do it. But not every scan faction can afford to do it. And if you can't, then you just prioritize some basic stuff out of it, some income, some food. Don't try to prioritize just expanding the Under Empire. prioritize your provinces instead. Dwarves have too many armies. What I really need is I need like a couple of tomb guards and a few more sharp great bows. You're about 2 years too late, Spoon, with that information. I've been telling about these things to people since my first Tactics campaign. The faction stuff works without even having the characters on the campaign map. It's been like this in Storm 2. Only this place was tier 2.
To war for Nehekara!
There is no way to kill 2 beast lords with this many spiders. They could pretty much win against 1. They had to have a second one in the range.
Arise, my legions! Rise!
Stop that.
I had to bring a
You
3rd army
take me
here.
for a wazzock.
What's our ability rating? Very low. It's been like this for like 50 turns now.
Look put, then stop.
What? Let's talk.
Too many wars do that to you. It's almost like there is a small value that lowers your ability rating if you have too many enemies. Funny thing is how quick he's at war with all with wars, and he's sending his army around overwhelming force just to attack the player around. This shit makes no sense. Self-preservation or strategic-wise. It's not even a scary thing to do. They have other enemies here, and they're doing this around just to attack the player. Wow. Always amazed and shocked when I see that shit. It's like I've seen it for the first time.
My dynasty. Arise.
I think Scotty could deal okay with Soderbergh.
Never tire. Who commissions me? Ever onward.
Man, this was perfect time for the Great Incantation of Tsar, but bad timing with the cooldown.
Prince King of greatest dynasty. Attack these fools.
Army on the left, army on the right, 50-50. On that note, I'm gonna get something to drink. Also guys, I'm not sure if you noticed before I go, today we had like a series of disconnects, so we got disconnected like 6 times. 6 different parts today. 7 actually. I'm back. Okay. Oh man, 50-50, I'm not sure we can do this. They do have a technology that gives them 10 leadership and 10 attack against the undead. Very nice that the AI actually gets this. What chances do the undead now have against the Empire factions? None whatsoever. Not only they have superiority in range, with the range buffs getting more buffs than the melee units, but also they get a technology that gives them 10 leadership and 10 attack against the undead. They totally broke the balance of power between the AI factions. That's royalty. How does your T have so much damage? Mine has only 160. What do you mean? What faction are you playing? 160. That sounds almost like a mortar. The damage does not scale.
Shall pay.
Fight! Slaves to me!
I obey. Not a servant. Animus. Forward. My command. Let's priest.
Oh, mana.
Animus!
This is a glitch settlement. It's also the hammery. Not only the towers are glitched, but you cannot shoot them properly with some units.
The black.
Makes the sieges more annoying and easier at the same time. Makes the city much harder to defend for the player.
Agree.
Await the necrosphere!
This is
Yeah, after my last small-scale campaign, I don't think I'm gonna be changing scales anymore. It's okay for a few battles, but it gets boring fast. Ultra is the way to go.
tremble before Ark. Take the black. Locomotion.
You have still range stuff here. It's only worth going on the wall. This ones can fire at the moment the splash damage is done on the wall. Well, in the beginning, you're gonna have dwarf warriors, eventually longbeards and quarrelers, with maybe a couple of artillery pieces and a few flavor units. So with dwarves, basically you have a battle line that holds, supported by a runesmith or a Thane, and their main damage dealers are all ranged. Their guns, crossbows, and the artillery. The most important thing to know about the dwarves early game is to get tactician battle skill. If you think you're gonna have a hard time, get axe lord as well. And on technologies, volley fire. And then your crossbows are good to go to kill million greenskins. That's probably the most important things to know about the early game dwarf campaign. Attacking when the artillery is empty. You know, sometimes this battle I wish, you know, I think a lot of people want me to speed up, but it's so chillaxing, you know, watching artillery shoot and murdering a bunch of enemies. We're gonna soon get to another casket. I lost 4 caskets so far. I wish you press more K, like this. You can see more cinematic shots. Or you mean stuff like this. Oh, it's raining outside. Pretty chill air. Thank God the summer is gone. Pray that it never comes back. Fucking hate summer. Yeah. Most of the crossbow has been dealt with. I'm actually going to send the tomb guard here. Kill them with Fed Yuma.
The Lich King.
play like this because it makes them fight better with Resurrect.
Your death! Archon the Black. Power of Nagash. Your king orders.
That is ridiculous that he's taking damage from this distance. I love it when the air shoots through the wall. I don't need to shield up Tolos.
King of Liches. Shyish winds gather. Archon the Black. Archon the Black. I agree. I command Animus. Charge! Oversand! They shall perish. Necromante!
I need to get all of them in before we start attacking.
Legion forward! So be it. Spell casting
Oh, their armor. And damage.
of Nagash. Death.
It's not even a lore, man. It's just a peasant.
Shyish winds gather. Kids on me.
Rich wolves charge with
When you have this much sharp, you definitely want to have a neck protect fighting with him. But it has to be rank 20, otherwise you might die. Sometimes the enemy will just focus on neck protect. Make sharp even stronger.
At once.
They're steady. What? Fear, bunch of sharpty. They were steady there.
The Liber Mortis calls. Spell casting.
bit weird that Arkan doesn't have Lore Master, but Mumford has 2 Lore Masters.
Nagash.
Seems like Arkan is a trivial character compared to Mumford.
Right. I obey.
The Lich King.
Oh, the Skull Catapults, the Tomb Artillery is pretty good.
Arkham the Black.
The casket is exceptional, while the Screaming Skull Catapult is, the building is not really worth building. But as the unit is good.
Arkham the Black.
Break them.
Hey, Kaskus. We got our capital back, yeah. For 3rd time.
Victory is assured. This is Arkham's now. Arkham the Black.
Get the banishment.
Land of the dead. Animus! Son of Nehikara. We are their nightmares. Open the casket of souls. Drag their souls.
Double fail on 67% where we're under siege by 3 armies. Definitely losing the city now.
My dynasty reigns supreme. Stride to greatness.
Awake the Necrosphinx.
Negara reborn. Move, death awaits. Priest king of greatest dynasty.
Oh, him and War Sphinx here.
I have no time for this.
Address me as your highness.
I will not disgrace my ancestors.
You what?
What?
Four turns. It's all bedtime with all these commandments, rights. The cooldowns are very impressive, you have to say. Considering the duration. This one is just garbage. Situational. The only way to make this one good is if they redesign it or remove the cost.
Land of the dead. Address me as your highness. Advance!
No.
Find my harem.
No, we can't save Hammer. Katama, no. I've never made a Katama necrotect. It's a high position in society. He's a lich priest. My question is, how the hell we defeat their crossbows? Let's see if the tier 4 towers are working. Tier 5 towers were confirmed not working. There's no way to win this in a million years.
Tomb King!
If all our units were ranked 9, we still would lose this battle. The towers are glitched on Hammery. The reinforcements come here and here. If I put the chariot out here, I still have enough range units to mess them up. They're kinda useless inside the city. It's enough for these cannons to shoot into the chariots going through the gate to have the chariots take a serious damage. It's a shame we can't deploy the chariots outside the city. We do have extra armor, but these archers have no damage against dwarves. Just put a skeleton spearman on the wall as the first thing to do. The only thing they can do is just tire the dwarves. See where they send the other stuff. We don't want this stuff to get shot. Let's keep them here in the corner. Catapults can just bombard their approach. This is pretty much their average leadership in this battle. This is our average leadership. 44% less.
Curse them all! I am reborn.
Sword might be able to do some killing if the scrolls will not delete everything. But I believe that crosses will delete everything. Maybe if we had like 60 ammunition, we could do something with the archers. 33 can't do much. We're supposed to have 50% more ammo in this city, but doesn't really look like we have it. They actually have it. There's no vanguard area. Why did they even create this battlefield without vanguard area? Definitely two different people are creating this stuff in the game.
Black Prince.
Planet Taurus are shooting the same shit as on tier 5. Holy shit, it's already breached. What the fuck? What the fuck were they firing? These cannons have long reload. 16.17 seconds. not usually smart to attack like this outside, but the chariots can't do much inside. There's like no room. You only have shopped in everything. We did good damage on this side. Totally messed up on this side here, and they're sending units on that other side. This is a very good way to start this battle. But I'm not sure this can be enough.
Doom, Prince! Destroy!
We need to make sure to shoot those slayers. Oh man, there are idiots that talk shit about the giants. I'm just like let's try to save this unit here. This is a little bit too much here. Don't have resurrect. Holy shit, all this armor is gonna get wasted here. How did I not see this shit here?
They vex me.
Vex me too. It's actually a very good damage here. Very good damage here. Might even push some terror here. But still they have numbers. They have numbers. They lost this unit, man. I was so close. So sharp to there might actually buy us enough time here. They're already taking ridiculous damage.
Not one earth shall breathe this day!
Let's go smack inside. Should bring a tail to the center. Any tomb guard available. How are they getting killed here? Those guys are almost out of ammo. This is the most problematic part of this area. It's actually going very well here. But we're soon out of ammo here. And this is not gonna hold forever. What the fuck? How many times do you have to click that shit? Get your ass inside, I need to clog this shit. Starting to lose the towers on the left side. They're starting to get in. There's only so much we can do to stop them all. This unit is full ammo. Oh, we're dead. We're dead. Not even worth shooting this unit, I think. But what's the alternative? Who the hell to shoot here? These guys are gonna be too much here. The range is inside now. We're lacking like maybe 3 tomb guard here to fight this. Don't need this unit here. Only so much these war swings will do. What the hell? Stop! This guy's been wavering for like 2 minutes. Army losses gonna kick in any second. bit here. But got a couple of annoying artillery here now. We missed like 3 to 6 units of high quality. Maybe then, if we just stop them getting in, 36 units. Maybe like 1 more Bone Giant, 2 Sharpty and 3 Tomb Guard. Could have won this battle.
We march!
Let's hope now we don't lose that Talisman Preservation. Keep in mind we also failed to harass twice on 6-7%. This could have been also quite a bit of damage. A couple of 100 dwarfs on each army. Bone Giant without a battle skill, 260 kills. Tier 4 unit. Necrosphinx, no battle skills, 87 kills. And they got the Talisman Preservation. We got the Talisman Preservation from another faction. So we're down to 2 now. They lost a lot. We need like 6 more units here. 6 more units. If this army had half of the skeletons were Tomb Guard and those assault units went through, could have been a win. All the Slayers are dead. Look at these units surviving with 5 and 6 models. Feels bad, man. AI raising a city and then occupying the next turn is basically they spit in your face and then just put a hand in your face to just make sure it's all wet and nice all over your face, forehead.
To battle for the Creator God! Bathe me in power.
This is a really bad behavior by the AI, bad code. And the Skeletor 7 needs to fix this. Why would they raise a tier 4 city just to take it next turn on tier 1? And it's been happening quite a bit in quite a bit of examples in this campaign. Especially this bad terrain.